Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We have videos today from Man Reacts.
No, because I don't think men want to take women out on dates anymore.
Oh, really?
Like, I feel like they don't want to take women out on dates. Their idea of...
Because you guys are just bills. You're miserable to hang out with, and you cost us more money.
Like, a date in some way is like saying, hey, like, let's meet at the bar. Let's, like, meet at the bar and, like, just have some drinks, you know, just meet me there. Let's, like, spend some time together. And it's not even a proper date. Like, that's what they will suggest, 100%. Or better.
What's a proper date? A date is just an event that you go to get to know each other.
Better yet, if you are on Hinge, I'm so sorry, I'm like all out and about. I just got done working out. But anyways, even when
I'm so sorry, my chesticles are out.
Even on Hinge, you will literally see like men like not want to go on dates with you. Like, I have matched with like so many people on Hinge, and the matter of like men, like the amount of men who do not want to pursue anything after like the first two messages is like really crazy. Like, there was no effort from them to like, or even any incentive to take you out on a date.
Because they already figured out you weren't into them after the first few messages.
It's just like they just want to match just to match, and they're not really there to be intentional. And mind you, am I being like super dead serious on finding somebody on Hinge? Not really. I'm just there to like kind of see like, hey, what's out there, you know, maybe to go on a date or two just to get to know somebody. Like, that'd be nice. But the problem is nobody is asking me out. Like, nobody's asking anybody out. Like, they're like, we're just one or two little sentences and it stops there. It stops. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on, but I do engage with the conversation and it just dies. It's just like nothing. They don't care enough to like take you out. So
you guys believe her? Because I don't. I don't believe that she's reciprocating the energy in any way to these men. That's why they stopped messaging her.
Honestly, I don't think men want to take out women anymore. I don't know what.
And she's smacking her lips while eating. Like, come on, girl. Like, just can you not eat on the camera and then smack your lips on top of that?
To expect. Well, it's definitely not dates, not romanticizing, or no romance anymore. It's wild out here.
Guys, protect your money and your peace. Spending $200 on a date, or worse, being stuck on a date is not it. I mean, you should be grateful you even get bar dates because men have stopped dealing with women.
I genuinely believe that every single woman deserves to receive $10,000 a month from her husband, from her boyfriend, whoever you're with, just for him to show his appreciation for you. I think that is a standard that all men should be held to. And if you cannot hold yourself to that standard, then you should not be dating at all, honestly.
Men can't even make $10,000 a month for themselves, let alone give away $10,000 a month. What the fuck?
You're just not financially ready to provide. You're not ready to be in the seat. And even more importantly, you're just not ready to get married.
The cult of insanity is really spreading. It's 2026, and these women are trying every way to justify prostitution. I don't ever want my enemy to smoke some of what she's smoking. It's
not even trying to justify it. They're trying to relabel it. You know, they're trying to relabel all of marriage into prostitution, or all of prostitution into marriage or something.
Deadly.
Things that should be illegal, dating edition. Girls paying on the first date. If I wanted to pay for some random man's meal, then I would go outside and find a homeless man and give him some food. Why would I choose you when he picks a place that's far from your house? If it's not a spot that I would usually go to or have been wanting to go to, then I can't make it, baby. Especially if it's 45 minutes away.
Someone commented down below on another video. It was like, they noticed it's the 4s, the 3s, it's the tortas that are really online with these very high expectations, and they can never get it, and they're so upset. We don't actually see the 9s and 10s, the 8s actually complaining about things because they get what they want. These women just have that overinflated sense of ego or value or gorgeousness that they used to get all this attention. They really think they're hot stuff. They think they're so hot to come online and talk shit on men because they're hot. And they get humbled so quickly.
Hey, my car won't turn on. Having to go alone. Sometimes I just want to take my bestie with me and have her sit across the room and watch me while I'm on my date. And that may sound insane to you, but it's not anymore. Because now Tinder has a double date feature. So you can go on a double date with you and your bestie and those 2 random men that you found. Not only is it more fun, everyone's having a good time, and you can all go out in a group setting. 2026 is low-key the year of double dates because dating is just better with your bestie next to you.
I think she just wants food.
Yeah.
I say this every time. These women don't even see us as humans.
She does look like she can eat.
We're just walking wallets to them. They want a man to give them his money and zip his mouth at the same time, like a dog. Dating in 2026 is cursed.
As a real deal lover girl, you gotta realize there's no love out here for us anymore. These men don't even want love. I promise you, they don't even want love anymore. Whoever said men don't let these hoes, they were lying. They were just trying to get us off track, trying to distract us, trying to make us feel good. Because let me tell you something. If you didn't already know, I'm gonna tell you, they love them. Yeah, they actually love them. So, ain't no love out here for us lover girls. If you're a lover girl, just stay put up, stay out the way, pour the love into yourself. Because these men don't want it.
A real deal lover girl that only knows how to take and never reciprocate is just like the rest. Women are all the same, and we don't want to be involved anymore. We're fine with being by ourselves. The 304s are just for recreational purposes. After being burned by women, we don't care about commitment anymore.
Yeah. Where do I put it? On the ground. Who needs a man? Not me, baby. Not me.
Every time.
You see?
It's like we're at a Windex factory or something.
Now oil is coming, you see? Yes sir, I'm recording it.
I know she's going to be mad when she sees the maintenance bill of the car this month. She literally put windshield wiper fluid in the engine. Of course, you don't need a man.
You are so selfish. I feel bad for any man to get with you
Oh,
because
please.
you are going.
I'm such a giver. Any
Yeah?
man that knows I'm
Oh,
such
you're
a
a
giver.
giver. Let's talk about it. How do you give to your man?
In any way I can.
Any way you can. You buy him gifts. You take him on vacation for his birthday.
That's
No.
Not yet. I haven't done that yet.
So you're useless.
Because it hasn't been offered. Like no one asked for that. That's like a man. That's masculine of me to be trying to.
I hate
if
that.
If I was trying to,
it's another woman.
Take him on a vacation.
It's another woman who said that. She like that's masculine. Like, but you like
He
vacations.
doesn't want that.
You don't think
Men don't want that
What?
type of things from women.
I do. Hey, for any woman out there,
Yeah, but we
right
have two
there,
different perspectives on life. Clearly you want that.
I like vacations. Men like vacation. You don't think your man would be like?
Yes, but there's no man that is gonna be sassy enough to ask me to take him on a vacation.
Nah, he don't gotta ask you. You just from
Correct.
your thoughtfulness, like he likes vacation. He likes when we go. Let me surprise him with one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day, maybe for my
Never.
husband.
Gay men aren't missing out on anything. Hell, they're living way better than straight men. See the trash we have to deal with in the dating scene? Passport bro numbers are just going to keep rising every single year.
Guys, here's a rant onto why these men are trifling. Okay, first of all, they fucking do this, and this is such a pattern I've seen. I'm 22 years old. I've been dating, since I was 18. A pattern I've seen with fucking guys is they like get high off of the chase. Like they will be so obsessed with you, and then after you finally reciprocate the obsession back, then they're cool off of you.
Because they finally figured out, oh, I got what I wanted and you're not worth it, so I'm gonna walk away.
And they start taking longer to respond. Now they're acting more dry. I'm like, bro, you were literally obsessed with me first, but now that I started to reciprocate it back, now you're falling off. That pisses me off. These men are trifling.
It's just simply them matching your energy.
Correct.
It's not really hard to understand. When you start treating men better, you'll get better results.
Your friend is single, so you pitch them to a room full of strangers with a PowerPoint.
Today I'm going to be presenting my bestie, Sienna.
Pitching your friends is the latest
Wow.
dating trend, and in-person events are popping up in cities around the world. In this London pub, guests presented their single pals to a crowd at Date My Mate, a social event for offline matchmaking. Each person gets a couple minutes on stage to present a slideshow with pictures and fun facts, all to try to land their mate a date.
And I just think in real life dating is the way forward.
Organizers say the event sold out in under 5 minutes and is part of a growing backlash to dating apps. Some find it a refreshing change of pace. Instead of trying to sell yourself, you've got someone who knows you doing it.
It's easier to big up your mate, especially if you know them really well, than it is to kind of sit on stage. It looks a bit
Shit, I'm gonna be horrible at this. I barely know much about my mates.
better.
Which also means they can roast
They're guys. And they like sports. That's all I know. And drinking.
you a little too.
You don't want to date someone who can DJ. You want someone who tried to DJ.
For some, it feels like a throwback, meeting someone in a room, not a screen.
It's quite retro. It's a vintage way of meeting people that we don't really have these days.
Just with better slides.
Single women are the happiest demographic. Time and time again, these women falsify that claim. They are so desperate to be in a relationship with someone Vogue called embarrassing.
There is an abundance of men in the comments of this video saying, this is why guys are opting out of dating. This is why guys don't want to keep trying. I hear you. I'm not gonna say like, no, that's so invalid. No, I hear you. Looking at the comments of the video that I'm talking about, you see mostly women who are admitting to really messed up things.
Correct.
Like it's casual, like it doesn't matter, like they don't care. I think that's wrong. You're ignoring the huge amount of women who are saying the exact opposite, saying, I don't agree with this, this isn't okay. So this is what you have to understand. Humanity is horrible. Men are horrible. Women are horrible.
True.
And it is really hard to weed out through all of the horrible people and find
Yes.
somebody who is worthwhile. Does that
True.
mean it isn't worth it? No. Nothing good comes easy.
Okay, I can agree with this.
Nothing good comes easy. Men and women need each other to push humanity forward. Don't opt out of dating because it's hard.
No way in hell are we
I only say opt out of dating because it's dangerous, right? I don't care about it being hard. Hard is whatever. You got to work through hard. But the dangers of it, I don't want you guys to go to jail.
going to sacrifice our peace to push humanity forward. Go be with the bear you chose over us. Being with you women is literally high risk and very low reward. Bring back the 80s women.
Nothing pisses people, specifically loser men, off more than when you are a single mom that still dares to have the audacity to have high standards when it comes to dating, because
No, you can always have whatever standards you want. You just keep coming on the internet and complaining like you never get those standards. So that's why we always like to comment.
having children that are at the mercy of your decision making is definitely the perfect time to lower your standards. But because I'm feeling just a little bit spicy today, here is a list of my standards / just qualities I'm looking for in a partner, ranging from bare minimum and reasonable to possibly a little bit unreasonable, but I don't care because God in the universe is not on a budget, so I'm going to ask for exactly what I want. First is one I talked about recently, and it's men with dogs. Men with dogs are a problem for me. They're not a deal breaker, but they are automatically on thin ice with me. I've had just too many interactions with men with dogs that are just problematic to me. I would say 90% of the men I have dated have had a dog, and every single one of them, there has been some kind of fiasco or issue involving dogs that just have made dating them like...
You don't think that your kid is the same thing as the dog? Every time that they date you, there's some kind of fiasco with your kid that has to change things or fuck up the plans. You're literally comparing dogs right now, but your kid fits that demographic very well too.
So incredibly annoying. And this one's really going to piss people off, but men with kids. And I know I have kids, and so that's really unfair. But it's just how it is. Like, and it's not a deal breaker. Okay, because that would be very hypocritical of me, but you are on thin ice with me. And I want to say it's specifically men with kids in competitive sports, because that's been another like repeating theme for me. And I just want to let you guys know right now that if you were dating a man with kids in competitive sports, they might have their custody agreement and days they allegedly have their kids, but there's no schedule. Let me tell you right now, there's no schedule. Okay, because if they do not physically have their kids, or it's not their day to have their kids, they're still going to be at a game, they're still going to be at a practice, it's too much for me. And that could very well be my life one day. So again, I try to be understanding, but it's not my life right now. And it has become quite irritating. And this one could be a little controversial too, but men that don't plan dates / aren't decisive. If you're going to play 50 questions with me to figure out what to do on a date, I have already lost interest. And before any men come out of the woodwork saying I'm asking for too much or I'm never going to find anyone because I have that standard, I have that standard because I've experienced it and it was delightful and I'm not going back. And I'm not.
What are you talking about? You've experienced it. You've never experienced any of this, you lying whore.
Find the whole, oh, they're just trying to be thoughtful and considerate of what you might want to do, because I thought that too. But 9.8 times out of 10, it's because they physically do not have the ability to plan something by themselves. Does not mean that it's not a valuable man or a good man or has strengths in different areas. But if you don't have the strength in that area, you're just not going to be the man for me. I know that. Men that use the word submissive. Nope. And I am specifically saying men that use the word submissive, because it's okay to feel like gender roles. I kind of like them. Like, I'm kind of into it. I hate admitting that.
But then you hate submissive, so you're not traditional in any way. Like, again, these women are just so contradictory to themselves. Even in their own little speech and rant, they contradict themselves.
I'm kind of into it. But again, 9.8 times out of 10, if a man has to actually use the word and they've pinpointed that that's what they're looking for, it's because they're looking for you to be completely submissive to them, regardless of if they have the leadership skills and they make you feel safe enough to be submissive. It's the kind of men.
No, it's also the ability that you want to do that. We're not saying you have to do it, but are you even willing to do those things if that comes to it? See, like, the women just really see only this.
That just want to take charge of you, and it's icky. Like, it'll go without saying, if you find a man that is like that you naturally want to submit to, if that makes sense. I don't have to say that they're looking for it. They won't have to use the word, is what I'm trying to say. Men with poor eating habits, and this is not me being like vain, this is more so my anxiety speaking, because health is really, really important to me, and the health of my partner is also really important to me, because I want to see both be around for a long time. And in my head, it translates, if I see you with poor eating habits and I see you don't take care of your body, that you're going to die faster and I'm going to lose you faster, and I don't like that. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a no for me.
Oh, it's just like how we care about women's weight and their eating habits, right? Because we don't want them to die faster.
I went to a guy's house once and he offered me some food, and both his fridge and his pantry will just fill to the brim with like junk, like absolute junk. And I was like, ooh, got the ick bad. This one was really controversial when I mentioned this before, when I went to like a dating event. That was the first time I realized men have like a really big problem if you have standards, but taller than me. I'm 5'10" and I still want someone that's taller than me. And
of course, height is
men have
going to be
problems
one.
with that, because apparently the average height for a man in the US is 5'9", and I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't understand how that is any of my business. I don't care what the average height is. I still prefer someone taller than me. Goodbye. Men that are like into social media. I don't care if you have a social media, but men who are like into it, I just can't do it. Like, men who are trying to be an influencer or that's just not for me. There's nothing wrong with it. I follow some of them. I love Chase from Secret Life, but I could never date a man who's like trying to do that. It's something about it gives me the ick. The same note, a man that's secure in himself, that he doesn't care that I do social media, because there's been times where I've talked to guys and we'll have great conversations and they'll be like, give me your Instagram, and I give them my Instagram and they ghost. They dip. And I'm like, what's the problem? Is it because I'm a star?
What? Did you just call herself a star?
I actually have so many more, but this is getting too long, so I'll do a part 2.
Loser men. Meanwhile, you're the loser in
We need to call women losers more. Oh my jeez, what a loser single mother her.
this scenario. Losers attract losers. If you weren't low quality, you wouldn't get knocked up by a low quality man. Single moms with virgin standards irk me so bad.
So I'm talking to these two guys right now, and bro, I'm fucking irritated. One of them, like, I told him, like, oh, I'm working right now, and like I'm saving for school and whatever, which is a lie. I'm not gonna go to school, but I just said that, and I had said that I was doom scrolling earlier, and he was like, doom scrolling isn't studying.
Correct.
Like, bitch, why are you so quick to fucking say that? Like, why are you so quick to fucking correct me when it's clearly like you're just not even trying to understand what the fuck I just said. And this other guy,
He understood exactly what you said, and he's pointing out that you lied.
guy's like, oh, send me pictures of you and like, And I was like, what, did you forget what I fucking look like? And he was like, no, I think you're very beautiful and I want to see more. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm so irritated. Like, I'm not even gonna date anymore. This shit is so fucking ghetto and it's lame and I'm annoyed. And it's honestly, like, now dating, talking to somebody, it feels like a fucking...
Again, always the tortas, the 4s, the 3s with the craziest takes on the internet.
waste of time. Because yesterday I talked to this other guy, like, my whole fucking shift, and, like, texted, and, bro, I feel so, like, it was so useless. It was just like a big fat fucking waste of time. You know what I mean?
We know. We do it a lot.
God, bro.
Always the fridge is looking for anything to be angry about. If you keep this up, by 30, the only attention you'll be getting will be from your overfed cats.
When men stop approaching you, when you stop getting countless of just random DMs from men, you've made it. You've reached that girl level, the baddest of baddests.
What? No, you just reached the wall.
Bitches, when you don't get approached by men. Yeah. When you have this intimidating aura of this woman who respects and loves herself, like this woman who, yeah, you can't play with her.
The copium is so crazy.
Oh, I feel it from the way she speaks, how she is as a person, and...
Or they looked at you and you're old and unfertile and they're just like, ugh. Brother, ugh.
Yeah. That is when you know. It's honestly a really, good thing when you don't get approached.
I wonder how many women that hit the wall think this way, that they became baddies all of a sudden because men don't approach them because they became leftover women.
Yeah, period.
Keep telling yourself that. Women just can't accept that not everyone will want them. You're not intimidating, you're just not attractive to the men you want. That's why they don't approach.
I made a TikTok about how a woman was literally surrounded by a bunch of grown men on an airplane and she needed help with getting a man's carry-on off, and none of the men even fucking blinked an eye to help her, and she was like, okay, fuck off. Like, what the fuck? Like, I have four grown men here. I'm sick of being the man, blah, blah, blah. She popped off. I was like, good for you, And men are in the comments being like, you guys wanted equality. You guys want equality. Oh my God, if you are one of the men that are saying that, then you are the fucking issue. You are a waste of space. Your mother coddled you too much and you have no manners. Okay? Because that's not equality. That is literally just...
Manners doesn't mean I do things for other people, by the way.
Being nice. Having manners. Being raised right. Because if I was in the aisle seat and I had a direct line to that bag and this man is coming through multiple rows from the front to try to get his bag in the back, yeah, I'm going to be like, oh, let me grab that for you. I'm a fucking tall 6'4" man. All I got to do is this. Boom, boom. Woman is 5'2". Y'all are like, you guys.
Again, equality. 5'2", you're equal to the 6'5" man. That's equality.
You want equality? No, you're just being rude and you have no fucking manners and you need to shut the fuck up. If you're in my comments saying that, then get a life, get a textbook, read how to be a good fucking human, and stop wasting space on this fucking earth. Okay.
So all the videos saying, we don't need men, we are strong and independent, and all the videos saying, leave us alone, don't shout and scream for equality. What is wrong with these women?
It's okay to walk away, man. Again, I push for families, maybe a slight nudge towards families, but damn, man, I just watch these videos and all these women rant, the 3s, the 4s coming online, talking shit on men, and just like, juice just ain't worth the squeeze. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.